Have you heard the one about the village rabbi who lost a silver coin? He was searching for it near the one window in the synagogue. Wanting to help, a friend asked him to point out the exact place he thought he lost it. The rabbi pointed to a dark corner about 20 feet away. I dropped it over there. But the light is much better over here. I used to laugh a lot harder at that story before I lost a silver coin.
One of the harsh truths of life is that you will not find what you are seeking if you are looking in the wrong places.
I live in Bethsaida, the hometown of Peter and Andrew. In my time, Bethsaida was located near the Jordan River, fairly close to the Sea of Galilee, much closer than it is in modern time. If you were to go to Bethsaida today, you could see the ruins of homes much like mine. The floors are made of hundreds of tiny, rough stones with large cracks between them. The floor color is not too different than that of an aged silver coin. Now, if you dropped a tiny silver coin and it went on its edge, it would become nearly invisible. Jesus told my story when he was telling a series of stories about lost things and lost people. Like the rest of the people in my village, I'm not wealthy. I struggle to eat on a regular basis. I save whatever I can to survive those days that are tougher than normal. One dark, stormy day, I reached in my hiding place to count my precious little silver coins. 1, 2, 3, 10. Tiny, darkly tarnished silver coins. I walked over to put them back so carefully. I stumbled. In the dark, the teeny tiny sound of metal hitting stone. Sure enough, 1, 2, there were only 9. My heart sank like a lead fishing weight in the Sea of Galilee. And in the fading daylight, I search as best I can. I fold my old robe so my knees won't get cut and bleed. Gloomy, both the light and my mood. An hour later, daylight is gone. Haven't found my coin. I have oil in my lamp, a little, but that doesn't last long. I barely sleep. All night I replay my stupid mistake over and over and then stress out about what it's like a loop. I can't get it out of my mind. Daylight finally comes. I take my broom and I sweep every crack meticulously. It's my tiny broom, so I can be thorough. It's not fast work. It takes a while, a long while. Finally, across the room from where I dropped it, of course. It's never right where you think it is. I find the tiny coin. I call out to my neighbors so they can celebrate with me. Yes, it's still early. Shouldn't be bothering the neighbors quite yet, but they know. Oh, they get it. I replay the rescue mission over and over. Another loop, but it's a much happier one. As long as I looked in all the wrong places, I would never find my precious lost coin. Just like that village rabbi in the story. I was looking for love in all the wrong places. Sorry. I couldn't resist. Yes, the song is 2 millennia after me, but it's so fitting. Wouldn't you agree? And it perfectly illustrates the point I'm about to make. I'm not a theologian, nor a country singer, but it seems to me that the Bible is an encyclopedia of people looking for love and acceptance in all the wrong places. Much like the rabbi, instead of looking for love and acceptance over here from her creator who loves and accepts her, Eve wants to find love and acceptance over there by following the serpent's misleading words. Her son Cain looks for love and acceptance by offering sacrifices in the way that he wants, not in the way God wants. The people of Noah's time People of Sodom and Gomorrah, the brothers of Joseph, desperately look for love from their father. The wife of Hosea, looking for love outside of her marriage. On and on in the Old Testament. New Testament isn't much different. There's probably another country song in there somewhere regarding that. The Pharisees look for God's love and acceptance by constructing a barrier wall of hundreds of man-made rules. The Romans look for love and acceptance of their emperor by doing whatever he wants, no matter how violent. Saul, who was later Paul, wants the love and acceptance of God and his colleagues enough to murder innocent people simply because they follow Jesus. Like I said, I'm not a theologian, but I think God pointed out the key to the problem of looking for love in all the wrong places. Mount Sinai, God told the Israelites that if they would obey him completely, they would be his treasured possession, a kingdom of priests and a holy nation. Such an incredible offer. The Israelites went for it. They promised they would do everything the Lord has said. Shortly afterward, God gave them the 10 Commandments. In the first of the 10 Commandments, he told his people, "You shall have no other gods before me." In this commandment, God acknowledges that other gods exist, and they have power, immense power. Don't believe it? When you think of other gods in modern times, don't think of the idols that people have worshipped since the beginning of time, statues or chunks of wood, knickknacks of gold or silver, or a golden calf. Think of other gods as anything that has power over you. Busted. It's about worship of something other than God. Anything that captures your heart more than God, that drives your actions, your thoughts, emotions more than God, that absorbs your attention and focus more than God, that controls and drives you more than God. Like most people in my time, I haven't traveled more than a few miles from my home, but I have been to Capernaum, the place where Jesus based his ministry. The Pharisees in the synagogue worshiped their rules and interpretations. Jesus pointed out that they even think they will find life in the scriptures instead of in him. The tax collectors worship the gods of money and power. The Romans worship the emperor and the numerous Roman gods. The men of town do this secretly, but worship gods of liquor, sex, and gambling. The women worship at the altars of overly full bellies and gossip. Looking for love in the wrong places has been around for a long, long time. And while the details have morphed, modern people's calendars and bank accounts would tell me all I needed to know about where they're looking for love. It's all about how people of any time spend their time and resources. Are the gods you are loving and chasing capable or willing of loving you as your Creator loves you? If not, then you are looking for love in all the wrong places. You're looking for love and acceptance in the right place. If you are following God with all your heart, obeying his words, letting him influence you, transforming your thoughts, emotions, and actions, this is the sign that you are following Jesus. Take it from a village rabbi and a simple woman who both know you can't find a silver coin if you are looking in the wrong place.